Hello everyone! Welcome back for some more Fate Grand Order. We're doing today's event, but not today for me. I'm just logging in to record. I'm so busy with work that I'm just coming in, getting the daily message, and leaving, because that's just how it is. Unfortunate. Also unfortunate, normally I would just skip today, but I'm gonna miss the unique funny message. What crazy thing will Arjuna Alter say today? Also, they just confirmed a flat cap coming for a servant in 2 years. And I'm just going to say, I have arted them in a flat cap. It's thanks to me. You're welcome, Charlemagne fans. Anyways, let's get today's login stuff. It's a good thing I did. I need those 3. And alright. Lay it on me. What are we doing? This next segment contains spoken dialogue. Make sure you're ready to listen. Unless Otto is playing. Wait. Oh, no. I was going to say, if Otto is playing, will it not? Will it stop? How can it be both? View, that's funny.
人類は文字という発明により知識の普遍化に成功したのですから。
Yeah, Garfield in the newspapers. That's it? That's what I logged in for? 1 minute, 30 seconds? Incredible. All right. In that case, I will see you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's. That was the shortest session I've ever had. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Okay, here we are. Another day. Another unique opening of Arjuna Alter saying nothing in particular, but it making people go insane. Because they love him. They love him because he's a pretty boy. Or as Neko Arc would go, pretty boy, which is a very good sound clip, which I spam in Discord calls. Because I am, I make all my friends laugh. I definitely don't annoy them. That'd be cringe. Oh, this is new. Singularity Repair Support Campaign. What does that mean? Make it easier for them to progress through part 1 of the story. I'm good. Quarter AP. Okay. Leyline stones. Okay. Bonuses. Use a stone. Saber training grounds unlocked every day. Why specifically Saber? Is there a reason? Okay. That's a bit strange. Some good items. Okay. Alright. Ooh. Road to Lost... Ooh, what is this? Want as many masters as possible to enjoy Part 2, Chapter 7. So we're holding a campaign. Help you clear. If you already cleared them, there'll also be recollection quests. Cool. I don't need to. But let's see here. The interludes. Oh, frick! Free interludes again! Heck yeah! Who do we get? I have all of you. Never mind. But that might mean good stuff for later servants. So that's good. I will definitely do some of those limited time ones then. Yeah, that's cool. I like that idea. That said, I'll probably do recollection quests. I don't know if I'll do them on camera per se, depending on what they do. A special Lostbelt 1 thing when you open the app. Rose will probably be up on YouTube. Oh, frick, yeah! What's he getting? Apply gain NP gauge. Huge. Apply special attack lawful and special attack chaotic. Yo, that's so good. That's a great buff for my boy. Nice. Okay. All right. Yeah. I hope we get a bunch of stuff for Road to 7. Special illustrations of memorable scenes. A talk show, which I'm probably not going to watch. I'm going to be super honest. Because it's already occurred in, like, Japan, and they're just subtitling, and I saw that. Neat. Okay, cool stuff. Speaking of cool stuff, what amazing insight do you have to say? Guy? Let me know. What's up? Yeah? Yeah, we're good. What's up, man? Tell me. What wisdom do you bring? Yeah? And depending on your definition of glasses, it could be a lot more, too. Yeah, but the aesthetic, man.
例えばシグルドのあれはルーン魔術で加工されたスーパーメガネです。
Super
目
Megane.
からビームこそ出ませんが、斬撃や一つ耐性のあるメガネはメガネと呼んで
Yes?
いいものかどうか。
Yes. I feel like most glasses are resistant to slashes and
私のメ
thrusts.
ガネはごく普通のメガネです。え
Okay. Okay. That's that then, I guess. I was expecting more details about the super glasses, but nope, not today. All right. So, let's continue on with tag. And since it's been 2 days, I can do more sections. I'm expecting this to be like that tag movie with the actor for Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner, right? I think it'll be like that. Playing Oni, or as is commonly known in the West, tag. Whoever is the Oni or it must run after the other players. If whoever's it catches another player, that player is out. Hey, by the way, I am at such a disadvantage in this game. Oops, I forgot about that. I'm at such a disadvantage as a master. This isn't good. This very simple game is played all over around the world, and there exist countless variations. Shoutouts to Toilet Tag, shoutouts to Slime Tag, those are great, or Blob Tag. Indeed, it has been the go-to game for children the world over since ancient times. Having said that, I don't think any of us would care to engage in a normal game of tag. Because, well, you're servants. We can't have you unleashing your noble phantasms left and right to catch each other. So we're going to add a few special rules. Rule the first: one person from each team will be it, and the rest will simply be ordinary players. Each team may decide for themselves who will be it. All players, it or otherwise, may run away or give chase as fast as they're able. Rule the second: only players from the same team can know who's it on their team. Whoa, is this like spy tag? Oh, don't worry, I'll cast Perception Blocking Illusion to help. So whoever is it will have their voice and likeness disguised. Let's go a step further and say that breaking the illusion is against the rules. The key things to keep in mind is, even if players know who on their team is it, once they're out on the playing field, they won't know which is their ally. Nor will the people who are it be able to identify each other. It's against the rules to break the illusion. Does that mean we'll need to deduce who's it on the other teams? Against the rules, huh? Rule the third: the team loses if all ordinary players are eliminated, or if their it is caught by another team's. Basically, who's ever it is also the team leader. It's a big responsibility. Okay, this is super unique instructions. This is no longer tag at all. Rule the fourth: it's possible for two its to end up in a draw. Hang on. I get one it catching another. But how's a draw work in tag? Well, let's say one it catches another by touching their back. It's a clear out. But if two people who are it simultaneously tag each other, that would be a draw and both teams are out. The final it standing and their team would then win automatically. Alternatively, if all its are eliminated, then the team with the most surviving players would win. If all the its are gone, and two or more teams have the same number of survivors, then I'm afraid the whole game will end in a draw. Rule the fifth: players are absolutely forbidden from fighting each other, though they may fight demonic beasts. Huh? Does that mean... Correct, this entire building will be our arena, so to speak. Now, while I'm sure this needn't be said, I'll say it anyway. Killing a demonic beast is strictly prohibited. If we let them gain any more power, the Holy Grail will be the least of our worries. While I'm on the subject, I'm sure this goes without saying. Noble phantasms and offensive skills are similarly prohibited. She definitely just been thinking she could use her noble phantasm to win really easily. So only noble phantasms and offensive skills are prohibited, huh? Rule the sixth: any player who's out, including those who are it, may neither help nor interfere. I'm sure none of you need to be told that, but it bears mentioning for clarity's sake. Oh, this is also a reference to the one very random bonus scene in... Was it Kagetsu Toya? That was just the entire cast of the game playing tag. That was really funny. Also, we expect things to get fairly heated, so I'm afraid the Master of Caldia will have to sit this one out. I was wondering about that. You'll be staying here with me until it's over. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Don't worry, we'll be fine on our own. You just wait there with Michael for us to get back. Now I have a map for each team. This building has 9 stories, so I'm going to assign teams A, B, and C to the 2nd, 5th, and 8th floors, respectively. And naturally, I'll keep you all up to date with information about who's been captured. Any questions? Yeah, I got one. Can its just touch someone to tag them? Or can you, like, tackle people and stuff? I think allowing such roughhousing would lead to just actual fighting. So let's say who's ever it must touch them with their palm to knock them out of the game. Kicking and such will not be permitted. Yeah, I got it. I got one too. What happens if players obstruct someone who's it? What do you mean? For example, what if someone dodges an it and in the process bumps into them and knocks them down? I suppose that would depend on whether it was accidental or intentional. I want to say they wouldn't be out, but that would let players just restrain someone's hands and prevent anyone who might be it from tagging anybody. Yeah, exactly. Is that allowed? Most definitely not. And now, rule the 7th. Other players are only allowed to touch who's ever it for a cumulative time of 2 seconds. Any longer and they're out. That should make it so players can't restrain an it for alternating seconds on a technicality. I'm touching you, no I'm not. No, I'm touching you, no I'm not. I'm touching you, no, right? They can't do that. Which ought to prevent any issues, yes? Yeah, sure does. Any other questions? Doesn't seem like it. Now then, let our game of tag begin. That's a lot of rules. Oh, in between parts, I played Turtle Soup with my friends. We got into a Discord call and we did some Turtle Soup puzzles. Oh my god, that's actually so fun. There were some good moments. We did the one from FGO because 2 of them there hadn't done that one. Took them. They actually figured that one out pretty easily. There was one really good one about a woman and her barking dog get into a room. They press a button. The woman loses 20 pounds and the dog stops barking. How did that happen? And that one was so funny. Just some of the stuff, like my friends asking, like, was there a bomb? Was anyone pregnant? Like, it was good time. Team C. So that was going to be it. It should probably be a fast runner, right? And it's got to be Kahulin. I say it should definitely either be Kahulin Alter or Saito. Because yes, the key here lies in which team's it is the fastest servant. Yeah, that's definitely not me. I could definitely manage some split-second dodges, but I don't think I'd be great at running over long distances. So what do you say, Kahulin? Will you do it? Yeah, I got this. Next, we need a strategy. Yeah, this is way more complicated than ordinary tag. I guess this time before the event is for us to hash out our tactics. The question is, do we all stick together or go our separate ways? Well, what are the advantages of sticking together? If we have to, we could keep our it safe by shielding him ourselves since we lose instantly if he's caught. We can only do that a maximum of twice though, so it only gets us so far. There are downsides to sticking together too. For one thing, it makes it easier for other teams to find us. So we should work out ahead of time what to do when someone spots us. Why don't we split up from the start then? I don't think that's a good idea. Our job as normal players is to avoid getting caught by who's ever it. If the other teams split up too, it'll be much easier for them to take us out individually. In the sea, the whole reason fish form schools is because there's strength in numbers. Can I say something? Go ahead. I think the most valuable asset in war is information. At least that's what Sister says. So, with that in mind, wouldn't sticking together make it harder to gather information? Good point. Look how it makes all the difference in the world. Good thinking, Nobukatsu. Well, of course it is. It's Sister's thinking. Okay, why don't we compromise and split into 2 groups? I'll go with Nobukatsu. Saito, you go with Nemo. Oh, geez, I have to go with you. Got a problem with that? Of course I do. It seems you forgot about the little gap in our power. Then again, I guess there's not a single servant here I could hope to defeat on my own. Yep, which is exactly why you're coming with me. Just be ready for me to drag you around by the scruff of your neck. That's exactly what I hate about you warrior types. But fine, I guess it is the only way. Looks like it's you and me then, Nemo. And if you know any spells to communicate over distances? I'm the #1 swordsman in all of Japan. What do you think? No, unfortunately. I rely on Caldia technology for comms. Alright, here's Saito. I'll give you a comms rune. Of course, it uses magecraft so the other teams will be able to pick up on that. So only use it when you really have to. Got it. I'll hang on to this. Uh, Are we sure we can use that? Isn't it against the rules? Nah, rules didn't say you can't use magecraft. Noble phantasms and fighting, yeah. But it never said a word about magecraft being off limits. So I'm gonna make decisive use of it. Okay. Decisive use. Are you sure about this? It doesn't break any rules, so there's no reason not to use every advantage we can get. That being said, what kind of magecraft are you planning to use? We're not allowed to fight, so any offensive spells are out of the question. What about some simple physical enhancements? But they probably end up... then I'd probably end up using my mana burst by accident. Good question. I can see the sense in enhancing Sanson, but I don't think either of you needs help there. On the other hand, what about a spell like this? Whoa. Damn, you serious? That sounds nasty even to me. I like it. Being nearly invincible is the best thing we can hope for. The only problem is it won't take long for the other teams to notice. There's nothing we can do about that, but let's not forget, they won't be so eager to risk everything right off the bat. Let's make sure we win this game. I never hear you say shit like that, Paracelsus. Hell yeah. I agree. It'd be great to get one over. It would be great to get one over on, that's the words, Karna and Kahulin for once. You make a good point. Okay, I'm in too. It's not every day we get the luxury of being in a Holy Grail war knowing no one's gonna get hurt. It would be a waste not to go all out. What is all out for you, buddy? What is all out for you? I feel like you're on a different level than some other teams here. Oh yeah, let's kick some Team B and C ass. And then Team Broken. What's up? We agreed to split up and look for the other team's its, trusting in our individual strength to see us through. It's a reasonable tactic, since we can also communicate via magecraft, but it makes great use of our team's strengths. I think it's a good strategy. I agree, but a meek approach would just reduce our chance of success. This plan is only possible because we have such a strong base to work with. I think it's great. It makes full use of our individual abilities. That's true. A meek approach for a team would probably just hold us back. Perception blocking. That must be an it then. Oh? I know I'm not my team's it. But the moment we declared ourselves, it became indistinct and hazy right before our eyes. I remember the name, but I can't get a clear look, so I have no way to differentiate the its. Since our team split up, I have no way to tell which team's it this is. Of course, we made a plan just for this sort of situation. All I have to do is... no signal. And it's an enemy. I'll head upstairs. Miss Arjuna, I ran into either Team A or Team C's it. I'm currently trying to make my escape. This is Karna. I'm running into an enemy it as well. This is Gawain. I've also run into an enemy it... Wait. That's too many. One of the its we see must be ours. Mine didn't signal. Neither did mine. Wait. Mine didn't either. Something's not right. The numbers don't add up. This is Arjuna. I just ran into yet another it. What's going on here? Is that you, Enkidu? This is Enkidu. I'm not near any of you right now. That's Arjuna over there. Looks like he's facing off with two its. That's right. Well, you're it and you're here with me. Doesn't that mean all the its are in one place right now? I'm afraid not. If they were, there'd be no reason for Arjuna just to stand there like he is. All he'd have to do is restrain Team A's it so they couldn't tag anyone and let his team's it tag theirs out, even if it meant sacrificing him. But he's not doing that, which must mean he doesn't know which is his ally. No, that's not it. He doesn't know if his ally is among them. He's got to be behind this. Probably. They must have seen Merlin's spell, analyzed it immediately, and recreated it themselves. Paracelsus, the only caster here, had to have done it. No one else could have done magecraft so intricate. So did he do a spell that just summoned a bunch of them or something? Hi, isn't that against the rules? No, it's not. Our rules prohibit the use of noble phantasms and offensive skills. This is neither. It also doesn't affect the balance between the its and the others. Team A consists of Sanson, Paracelsus, Medusa, and Mordred. This spell makes them all seem like they're it, even though only one of them actually is. And the three who are only camouflage can't knock players out of the game even if they touch them. Does that about cover it, Merlin? I'd say so. This is great. I thought someone might try something like this. Now things are really getting interesting. Good luck, Team B. Even though that's not our team. Arjuna Alter mostly figured out what was going on a few seconds after making contact with the enemy. They must be using disguises. Enkidu isn't here. The possibility is that they are using Cahulin's runes. As far as I can recall from the battle records, he could probably use them to create a similar effect. But even if he was attempting to duplicate Merlin's disguise, it would still be different in noticeable ways. Which means it must be Paracelsus. He's the only one here who could perfectly recreate Merlin's illusions with his own form of magecraft. It's Team A. Every member of Team A is disguised as it. Can you tell which one is the real it? They're probably just disguising their appearance. It would definitely be against the rules for them all to actually be it. But I can't tell the imposters from the real ones. Man, that's one nasty trick. Can't you do anything about it with your runes, like disguise us in the same way? Might be able to change our faces, but that's a far cry from Merlin's magecraft. If I don't get it exactly right, the fakes would be easy to spot. But their disguises are indistinguishable. Perfect copies. There's only one mage here who could pull that off. So, what do we do about it? We'll just have to lay low for a while. Saito, Nemo, you guys do the same. Looks like Team A's got their sights on Team B right now. Let's think of a way to counter them while they deal with Team B. Team B. They're all edging in closer, but they're not coming for me all at once. Maybe that means neither of them is it. But no, I can't risk it getting caught now. Either one of them could be it. I also can't take my eyes off them, or I'll lose track of the differences I've noticed. My only hope right now is Enkidu. If they can get here in time and restrain these two. Seems your disguises truly are perfect. No matter how closely I look, I can't tell you apart from our it. Fantastic work, Paracelsus. That shook them. No surprise there, though. But I don't know if it's because Paracelsus is here, or if it's because I figured out their trick. Team A consists of Paracelsus, Sanson, Mordred, and Medusa. None of them are the type to show visible shock at just having a trick uncovered. So then, is one of them Paracelsus? I feel like I'm onto something. We're so close to nailing him, but we're still not there. We just need one more of us to show up. Mordred, Paracelsus, we can do this. All right. But someone's coming up behind me. Whoa, whoa. They must be the real it. Medusa. Yep, okay, Medusa's it for them, and Enkidu's it for them, okay. And, okay, Medusa, Enkidu, and Cahulin. He dodged, but it won't be enough. Wait. Got you. Damn. That's right, I completely forgot. Team A's spell has a major flaw. Whoop. Looks like we got our first victim. Sorry, Arjuna Alter, but you're out of the game. But now that I'm out, I can't contact my teammates to let them know about it. Good luck, Enkidu, Gawain, Karna. Oh, he just pooped out of there. Okay, so then that means it is Paracelsus. So you're the first victim, huh? Arjuna. I have no excuse. I was careless. Don't worry, you did the best you could. Thank you, Master. I'm sorry I was the first to be disqualified. What a shameful display. By the way, Merlin, may I ask something? It's about Team A. Yep, you're right. It's a great strategy they came up with, but there is one glaring flaw. I see. And of course, how they cover up that flaw is what's going to decide this game's winner. Master of Chaldea, Arjuna. Looks like it's Team C making contact with Team A this time. And that's not all. What do you mean, not all? Understood. We got the situation mostly figured out. They're hot on our heels right now, but so far we're doing okay. What is it? Oh, it's the monsters. Never mind. Just our luck we'd run into some of those demonic beasts right now. We got demonic beasts up ahead. Presumably another team's it behind us. Looks pretty bad. Now what should we do? Should we try to clear a path forward or deal with what's behind us? Forward. Why's that? Would it be mad if I said it was just a hunch, Captain? No, I trust your hunches. There's always a good reason for them. Well, if I'm being honest, it's partly a gamble, too. Shall we? Let's. Alright. Because that means combat. Which is nice and easy. Right? We can just do it, deal with it, and it'll be fun. I forgot to see... Let's see here. Any of these other ones that might be interesting to see what we got for their face? I don't think so. I want to go back to this one because I didn't remember actually seeing what the glasses look like on it. So sure, let's do that. Not like this fight's gonna be hard, I'm sure. Let's take a look. What are we dealing with? Just invisible enemies with that? That's it? Okay. Sounds good. Will this give gain sea stars water effectiveness up near water? I don't think we have. We're not near water, are we? Nope. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, we'll start with this. Right, and get you some stars to start off. Oh, you're not even here, so we won't even probably see that. I'm not too worried about the guts just yet, so we'll just start with this. Get them Shadow Nemos. 47, very nice. Alright, forgot you had guts. Oh no, it doesn't matter though. Because the guts is just refusing to kill. And the mystic eyes are just not working. Oh, there's more enemies, okay. Alright, how much will this give? A bit, okay. I didn't know how much it would actually give. I'm gonna go to you, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Alright. No crits. No crits. On experience. Okay. Hey, look at that. Alright, let's go. Oh, we do have a full combo with you. Does this give meter? Increase attack, NP strength. Okay. You know what? Let's focus on just killing this guy. We could do that probably, and then next turn we'll then do it on all three. Actually, one fun thing I did in Universal Studios Japan is I went on their Captain Nemo rides. They're pretty cool. Some cool stuff there. Quite enjoyable. Journey to the Center World, or Earth, and then 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Cool stuff. We'll probably need to go 1, 2, 3. Alright. Will this affect the CG? Let's see here. Yeah, it does. Cool. I forgot it is single target. In my brain, it was multi-target. Whoopsie doopsie. Well, we killed you at least. It would be really fun if all of the Marines had the glasses, but I get why they don't. Okay. Let's go. Just that, and that should work with finishing this dude off. Yeah, especially if we crit. Critting is all we needed. I'll say definitely Saitos are really tough to see on the actual model. Very difficult. Okay, so yeah, it's just glasses like that. It also makes him look even more like Kazuki, who I remember seeing an image of him, and I thought that it was a leak that Kazuki was going to be playable, like from Fate Stay Night. He wasn't. All right, they're gone. Thanks for the help, Sanson. Wait, practicing medicine. Hey, yeah, that support we had. Yep, could only be Sanson. Of course, just the fact that he didn't come after us when we had our backs turned proves he's not it. Damn, can't believe you figured it out. I guess I shouldn't have helped you fend off those demonic beasts after all. Maybe, but I just knew the Sanson from Caldia wouldn't be able to resist. So you gambled on me being just as selfish as my counterpart in Caldia? That's right. You really get me. Still, since neither of you are it looks like this encounter amounts to a draw. Not quite. Dun. Gotcha. Sorry, Executioner. Sanson from Team A is now out. Time for you to leave. Damn. Well, I guess I should have stuck around. Alright, that's one down. So both Team A and Team B have lost someone. That does put us on top for the moment, but it also makes us a bigger target. We should spread out. While we're at it, let's swap partners. Saito, you come with me. Nobukatsu, you go with Nemo. Why? So you can use us as decoys? Yep. We're not gonna win if we aren't willing to make sacrifices here. Saito and I can deal with the demonic beasts faster. There's no one else left who'd forget the game and help us out if we needed, like Sanson did. Roger that. Then we'll have to distract the other teams by drawing plenty of attention to ourselves. Fine then. I'll make a bigger splash than a whale in the shoals. Don't they die when they go there? That's a bad metaphor. Nemo, don't do that. Thanks. I'm counting on you. Okay, Nemo, let's go. Yeah. I'm getting deeper with Nemo's voice. That's a problem. Because Nemo's voice is just kind of meant to be quiet and stoic, but I'm kind of going like really deep with it, which is not what I want. I think the Ku voice is drifting into Nemo, right, going between them. Normally I have like girl voices to really break it up, but there's not much for this for obvious reasons. You think those two will be okay? No, both A and B are down a player. Right now we're the only ones with our full starting lineup. Yeah, the others are definitely going to go after him. But as long as they can hold out, we should have plenty of chances to catch other guys too. Let's go. You at it? Oh, this is still going. Oh well, it's fine. I have no regrets. Thanks for helping them out. You're quite welcome. I guess this means you owe me one. So now both A and B are down a player, which means we can make a good guess as to how they're going to react. Gonna go after our team, right? Yeah. It may be the blindingly obvious choice, but let's focus on Team C. If we lose one more teammate, we'll be the ones with targets on our backs. Let's go after Team C. Yeah. Now that Sanson's out, we'll be in deep shit if we lose another guy. Like they say, the nail that sticks out gets hammered down. Wait, does that work here? I hate that saying. Why? Yeah, why? Oh, because you don't like being so tall. Well, hey, if it makes you feel any better, I think being tall is nice. Is it because you're like 5 foot? Paracelsus. Do you have any spells that can let someone swap bodies with a third party, particularly someone who uses their innocence as a shield to say thoughtlessly cruel things? I could probably come up with something, but swapping bodies usually results in substantial reduction in power, so I can't recommend it. Oh, yo, Dragon Ball Z logic. Makes sense. Don't worry, I didn't mean it. Huh? Why's she mad? I don't get it. Whatever. Okay, we'll ignore Team B for now, even if we come across them, and focus on the 3 players from Team C. Let's go! This is long. I was thinking, like, are we going to be cutting this up into multiple things, but no, this is all the tag, huh? Whoa, Bakami, yikes! I can feel the bloodlust all the way over here. They're definitely all after us now. But we're like minnows being targeted by sharks, or sharks being targeted by orcas. Well, then it's hopeless. There's no way you and I can win on our own. We'll both be disqualified, and Team C will be... Wait, hang on. If things do play out that way, Team A and B will both have 3 guys and we'll be left with 2. When that happens, Team A and B will naturally go for each other since they'll have the advantage again. And once either A and B are at numbers disadvantage... I had the same thought as you. Yes, things could work out well if that happens, but... You don't think they will? I don't know. All I can say for sure is as decoys, we need to buy as much time as we can. Alright, let's do it! Team A's weakness is probably the fact that Paracelsus is it. What, because of his magecraft disguises? Yep. Obviously, anyone another team's it tags is out. But if Paracelsus gets ousted, can't keep disguising his magecraft with a team with magecraft, they'll be breaking Rule 6. Oh yeah, I think it was once you're out, you can neither help nor interfere. Yeah. So of course Team A's gonna do everything they can to keep him safe. And that means we can be sure he's their it. Knowing that, we can work out what they're gonna do. So we're gonna go after Paracelsus and take him down, even if we have to use Nobukatsu and Nemo to lure them out. It's go down even better if Team B's it was out of the picture first. I'm gonna say, I think this is way worse than the turtle soup so far. I don't know, I feel like that I felt like I was kind of playing along with, even if I wasn't. This just feels like I'm reading a really bad novel that a student wrote, you know? Hey, you okay there, Paracelsus? Just a little winded. It's not just that. You're also casting these disguise spells while running around this fairly large building. Oh yeah, since the building's set up to collect magical energy. You're keeping your own physical enhancements to a bare minimum, aren't you? Yes, I am. I'm so sorry. There simply wasn't any other way. Why don't we take a short break? No, we shouldn't. I don't see our advantage holding them for much longer. It's very likely that the other teams have figured out I am it. The other teams have most probably chosen their strongest servant as their it. In our case, however, our strategy dictated that I must be it. It probably won't be long now before Team B's it tags 2 of Team C's players. From that point on, the line between a humiliating loss and a come-from-behind victory for us will be quite fine, and I'd certainly like to win. Yeah, of course you're gonna come from behind to win. I agree. Honestly, I'm rather fired up about this myself. I swear on these glasses I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win. So they know it's Paracelsus, but it's going to be tough to see who is Paracelsus in the trio, right? There you are. Man, how much stamina does this guy have anyway? You're going nowhere. Karna, damn, now we're cut off at both ends. Crap. Looks like this is it. Got you. Oda, Nobukatsu, and Nemo are both out. Well, we bought as much time as we could. Now we'll just have to hope it was enough for the other 2. Oh. An it. Are they from A or C? They could be another one of Team A's players in disguise. So they're making a run for it. Okay, I'll go after them. I may not be able to use my noble phantasm or offensive skills, but I'm still a fast runner. Or hover from that sound. Wait. An it chasing after another it. So the one being chased must be one of Team A's players in disguise. Now, do I go after the player being chased or the it doing the chasing? Obviously, I should go after the it doing the chasing. Once I get them, their whole team will be disqualified. It's a ruse. They're doing a ruse. It's gonna be pretend so that then they can flip around and do it. Got you. You really are fast, Enkidu. You're every bit as quick to take action as your reputation suggests, which is why we had to work as a team to defeat you. Damn it! The one who was chasing wasn't an it. It was one of Team A's ordinary players, so that must mean, yeah, it was reversed. Got you. Medusa from Team A and Enkidu from Team B are both out. Thanks for playing. There's something mildly infuriating about that saccharine tone of his. You got me good. And so Team B is out of the game. Karna, Gawain, that means you too. Terrifying just to pop like that, you know? Oh, that just leaves Team C. Yeah, but now our team's just us two. We should assume our advantage is essentially gone now. The last player left is that Saito Hajime guy. A sword fighter from the Far East, yes. I'm sure he's far more athletic than I am. It's gonna come down to a battle of grit. It's not a word I usually associate with myself, but in this case, I like it. Alright, let's do this thing! That was an ordeal. I'm sorry, everyone. I should have been more careful. Not at all. I would have fallen for that too. Going after the one being chased just isn't an option. No. You were made to think it wasn't an option. Chin up, Enkidu. You weren't that much help either. Thank you. That's kind of you to say. So, only 4 left, huh? Huh? Something wrong, Karna? I need to step out for a moment. Would you come with me, Arjuna? Hold on. May I, Master? Yeah, no, that's fine. Alright then, be back soon. Why, was there something wrong with 4 left? Should be. Well, what is it? There's something off about the demonic beasts. I guess the other heroic spirits haven't noticed because they're too caught up in the game. Something off? I want to take a closer look at them, but I also don't want to get in the way of the game. So I want you to help me investigate them quietly. I see. Now let's go then. Thank you. I'm glad you understand. Never thought I'd see the day when you and I would investigate an office building together. Fate certainly has a way of surprising you, doesn't it? And it does. If you told my younger self I'd be doing this one day, I don't think he would have believed you. You'd also say, what's an office building? Let's just chalk it up to the glasses and leave it at that. Good idea. It's all thanks to the glasses. Whoa! That was close. Guess you're Paracelsus then. Which means the it is chasing down must be Mordred. Yeah, no caster can take off running like that. Saito, you still hanging in there? More or less. Alright, keep it up a little longer while I take the last one. Dang, that's some schmovement. The man I'm chasing after continues to evade me as I run after him. I hate that I have well below average stamina for a heroic spirit. I'm growing more and more exhausted, gasping for breath, sweat sticking my hair to my skin. I know I'm doing something ridiculous in an already ridiculous situation, and yet this is still the wisest course. We're not injuring, killing, dying, or fighting. Well, I suppose I may technically be doing the latter. As I'm not a warrior by any measure, there is only so much I can do in a physical conflict. But even though it's also exhausting, it's all too good-natured and invigorating to be called a battle. If I must push my body to its limits like warriors do for a little longer, I can do that too. First Mordred was running around every which way in that room, now they're out in the hallway. They have some kind of plan, or just playing things by ear? It's a plan then. Saito, where are you right now? 7th floor hallway. Paracelsus is on my tail, but so far I haven't had much trouble shaking him. That's the same as me. Or same floor as me, so that must mean they're trying to trade places. I can hear their footsteps, so they've got to be close. Must be planning to trade places at the hallway corner so Paracelsus can surprise me. Interesting. If they can get me like that, then they go ahead and try. I'm at the corner. Let's do this part. I'm at the corner. Let's do this, Paracelsus. Got it. Now. Whoop. Saito just jumped over my head. There's no way they can catch him now. And once I catch the last player on their team, we'll win. We got this. Huh? Wait, what's going on? Okay, now that we're all look like we're it, let me give you this just in case. Sanson? What is it? Wait, your coat? Like I said, just in case. Anything we're not wearing on our person isn't affected by the it disguise, right? That's right. I assume it's the same for Merlin's illusion too. So I thought if you have to, you can take off my coat and throw it over someone's head to surprise and blind them. That's crazy, actually. Okay. I don't know. You really think there'll be a situation where that'll be necessary? No, probably not. Wow. Okay. That's a gambit. Thank you, Sanson. All we need to do is... get it off of me. Damn it, now Mordred's here too. Which one's the real it? It's the moment of truth. They look the same to me, but... I can still tell which one Paracelsus is. He's the one who looks like he's about to collapse. It's over! Would you, Mordred? You got it, Paracelsus. What? Huh? And now, Rule the 7th. Other players are only allowed to touch who's ever it for a cumulative total of 2 seconds. Crap, they still got the full 2 seconds to hold Cahulan down. Which means he can't tag anyone for a whole 2 seconds. Do it! Got you. Dang. We lost. Damn it. Cahulan Alter is out. That means Team C is lost. Team A wins. That was truly exhausting. Way to go, Paracelsus. That was awesome. Oh, please stop that, Mordred. You're hurting me. Whoops. Damn. Feels good to win, though, huh? Okay. I'm guessing we're all gonna win 1 round each. Is that what we're doing? I'm sorry. No, it's okay. Nice work out there. The coat strategy was surprising. Damn it, this sucks. I played the rules like a fiddle. Hang on. Isn't it against the rules to so deliberately interfere like that, though? Maybe, but I'm not so sure. It looked to us like Mordred just happened to run into him while they turned around at that corner. Right, of course it did. And as for us, forget it. I'm not going to whine on a technicality when we obviously lost. Oh, I see. I'm guessing you were counting on him reacting like that too, huh? Mm-hmm. Woo! And the winners return! You got no problem with our victory, right? No, you beat us fair and square. Oh, something feels so much lighter. What are you talking about? Still got another game to win. Would you mind if I left that one to the rest of you? I could really use a break. Hang in there! On that note, I would like to get to the next game. But it seems Karna and Arjuna Alter have yet to return. Master, we have an emergency. Huh? All of you, come with us. What's happening? It is a bad sign. A very bad sign. Is that... Yes, it's almost definitely blood. Apparently, the demonic beasts have started eating each other. Uh-oh. Is that bad? Normally it'd be great, since they would be doing the work of culling their numbers for us. But here, the fewer beasts there are, the stronger those that remain become, right? Because they eat them and then they absorb them. As far as we can tell, their ability to absorb their opponent's power still works when they eat each other. Now they're on the verge of transforming from demonic to phantasmal beasts. That's going to make things much more difficult. The only way to fend them off now is to kill them with our noble phantasms. Wait, hold on. Isn't that a bad idea? I mean, if we do that, they'll take our power too, right? That's right. We can't drive them off. We can't afford to lose them. Can't risk beating them either. So we're stuck? Alright, I see how it is. For the moment, I'll buy us some time with an illusion. Then we get to work brainstorming a solution. Is it going to be surprise? The last one will be whoever, does the final one will be the winner, right? Let's see. All right, I also got tickets so I could buy some more glasses. Let's do that. A wolf, a goat, and cabbage. I'm sorry, the what? What's going on? Let's see here. So, I don't have Red Saber. I don't have Karna. I don't have Nemo. I don't have Kualter. I do have Gawain. One I do have. I mean, I'll buy them all in the end. But for now, I'm just focusing on the ones that I do want to have. Saito Hajime. Okay. Magnifiers. Okay. We'll get all these. How much do we have? We only have 170, so we'll get yours first, and then I'll go and get more paper for that one next time. Okay. Let's put them on. Wardrobes. Adorned with a chain. They sparkle and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, looks nice. Elegant square. Yours. Help him take his job seriously. They do look very natural on him. I feel like his is the perfect one for his outfit. Like, that looks like what he should look like. Right? Like, you look at it and like, dang, how perfect. Even if they're very, very light. It does say Hajime's glasses. Like, they are his glasses. Well, these are the classic model he wishes his sister would wear as well. It's a little strange, my man, but you do you. You do you, I guess. Nowhere in my life did I ever want to have matching glasses with any family member. But they do look good. I like them. They're big and round, right? Like, they fit. And finally, magnifier. They are capable of magnification thanks to a kind of mystic code. All right. Put them on for you. These also, I think, improve your design. Yep, I think those just look better. Even if, again, you can't really see them much in, like, the small art there. But I think they just... Glasses just make the character design better. I know people who disagree. And they're wrong. All right. Game 3. A wolf, a goat, and cabbage. What do you mean? What do you mean? Order is essential to everything. There's an ancient logic puzzle that existed since at least the 9th century called a river crossing puzzle. I've done those in Professor Layton. Yeah, we're doing Professor Layton. Oh my god, I've done this one. Yeah. Oh, frick. I know this one, right? You do it in a certain order. A farmer purchased a wolf, a goat, and a cabbage at the market. Because the goat eats the cabbage, the wolf would eat the goat, right? Yeah. The farmer needs to transport his purchases to his home across a river by boat. But there's a problem. Only the farmer can row the boat, and there is only enough room to transport one of his purchases at a time. Should the farmer leave the wolf and goat alone, the wolf will eat the goat. Likewise, if the farmer leaves the goat and the cabbage alone, the goat will eat the cabbage. The farmer must always cross the river with the both ways. The most efficient solution to this puzzle involves 3 round trips and a single one-way trip. Done right, it's possible to safely transport everything across the river by moving the boat 7 times. Yeah, you go like boop, 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 boop. I've done that. This final game involves a similar yet very different problem. There are no return trips. Nothing can be put back to where it was. We need to think carefully about which abilities to transport and which to sacrifice. Get the order wrong and it will be remembered as the fools who sparked the apocalypse. Oh, fun. Let's hope this break room's still in working order. Yes, it looks like it is. So, what's going on, Merlin? Actually, I'd like to hear from Cahul and Alta right now. What do you make of demonic beasts eating each other? It's great they're cutting down their numbers for us, but that's right. It's easy to overlook this point, especially since now they're referring to it as them eating each other. But this is a battle for survival, so last one standing wins. We're all intimately familiar with such things, aren't we? You mean like a Holy Grail war? Right, their cannibalism has ended up serving as the ritual for manifesting the Holy Grail. Oh. I guess. That may not have been happenstance. They may have been doing it on purpose. Otherwise, I can't see why they wouldn't have started eating each other before now. A ritual to manifest the Holy Grail, huh? What about it? How did they learn about the Holy Grail in the first place? They could have arrived at cannibalism just by observing what we've been doing here. We weren't actually fighting each other. And we definitely weren't killing and eating one another. This leads me to think they must have already known the mechanism for making the Holy Grail manifest. If they did, maybe that they intend to complete the ritual by reducing their own numbers before ultimately coming to wipe us all out. The line of reasoning makes sense, but if you're right, that would also mean much smarter than we had assumed. Less shark and more orca. Do you think those demonic beasts are so intelligent? Probably yes. But for that matter, remember the mage's message warning us of the beasts going berserk? I think that might have been because they made the beasts too smart. So the beasts were given intelligence and power, which let them learn how to take it for themselves and understand the Holy Grail. And now that they've realized we're not going to kill each other, they've started holding their own sort of Holy Grail war. We've got to do something about this. It's bad enough that the Holy Grail's feeding them magical energy, but our bloodless Holy Grail war has brought it one step close to manifesting. If it does, it'll be capable of granting just about any wish. What do you think these demonic beasts would wish for? You know what? Never mind. I can imagine plenty of stuff and it's all terrible. Prosperity, longevity, power. You get right down to it, mundane human desires aren't much more than their instinctual needs as living creatures. So now that these beasts have begun to think for themselves, they're definitely going to wish for the same things. And if they get their wish, it'll be a damn catastrophe. If those things flourish and grow stronger, they'll eventually start using their brains. And then it won't be long for their thinking stuff like, why share this planet with other intelligent life? We ought to be ruling. That sounds worse than some of the stuff I've seen in sci-fi horror films, but I think you're right. Okay, now that we all get the gist of what's going on here, let's get to the big question. How are we going to defeat those things? Actually, I have something else to say about that. Medusa, you lost your power when you killed one of the demonic beasts, right? Right. Then they took that power and misused it for their own, much weaker version of your own Petra. We're gonna throw Nobukatsu in! Because Nobukatsu's noble phantasm is killing himself! That's why he's here! We're just gonna feed them Nobukatsu, and then Nobukatsu will just be gone, right? That'll work. And they took that power and misused it for their own much weakened version of your own petrifying mystic eyes. However, when Arjuna and I fended off some of the demonic beasts earlier, the mystic eye power they were using had grown markedly stronger. Oh no. That's right. In other words, in the worst scenario I can imagine, they're cannibalizing one another. It also makes their abilities they stole strong. So we're gonna throw in Nobukatsu first, so that then their skill power is up. So that max power, I kill myself. It's definitely possible. I can only hypothesize, but if I'm correct about what is happening, they could be trying to concentrate their mystics in one place rather than spread them out and diluted. Those things getting strong is the worst thing that could happen. Reminds me of a curse from the east I heard about. It's called Koduko. They fill a clay pot with venomous creatures and wait for them to kill each other so they can harvest the strongest one. I heard about that. Excuse me, could I say something? What is it, Michael? Oh, well, I was just thinking that, embarrassment aside, I can't afford to keep my true name to myself anymore. Because if the demonic beasts are growing stronger as a result of stealing my power, then I need to tell all of you about that power if we're ever going to stop them. I see. They took your power too, just like they did Medusa's mystic eyes. That's right. Well, here goes. My true name. No, it's not. We're not doing that name, are we? Oh, I really hope we're not doing that name for you. My true name is Konstantinos. Konstantinos the 11th Dragasis Palaiologos. Konstantinos. What would 11 be in Greek? You know what? I'm gonna write this in. Konstantinos XI Dragasis Palaios Logos. That's not the name that I looked up for you. That is the very much the Greek name. Okay, I'm gonna go translate because I want to know how to say this. Please say it for me.
Κωνσταντίνος 11ος Δραγάσης Παλαιολόγος.
No, I'm not doing that. Never mind. Anyways, you're Constantine. I'm the last emperor of the Byzantine Empire, and the one responsible for the walls of Constantinople that protect my people. Oh, so Constantinople is part of you. Because Constantinople. Right, yes. That makes sense. But the demonic beast stole my bulwark ability. In simple terms, they're really, really sturdy now. Wow, that was simple terms. Thank you, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm incredibly embarrassed things have come to this. Anyway, all that aside, Medusa, would you mind if I asked you a favor? Okay, what is it? Would you take a quick peek at the demonic beasts out there cannibalizing each other? I know you can't fight them with your power gone, but I think you're probably also the only one here who's resistant to their petrifying mystic eyes since they originally belonged to you. Good point. I can't do much against other mystic eyes, but I should be able to deal with my own. Okay, I'll go take a look. Thank you. I see. It's all about finding the right order. Hey, what are you muttering about over there? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. I gotta kill Chrome. Okay, whew. Chrome was killing my recording. That was not good. Oh, I was just thinking of that, about how, if the demonic beasts continue to eat each other, the last one left will be stronger than what we were expecting. Naturally, we have to find a way to defeat them, but if we use our noble phantasms to do so and fail, they'll take our powers from us and leave us with less to work with, but they'll get stronger. If we can kill them, great, but if we can't, we're screwed. That I was the first to defeat some of their number is truly unfortunate. Thanks to that, they, or maybe just one of them by this point, has a very high defense, are definitely tough enough to hold out until the very last moment. Then there's no way we'll be able to defeat them without our noble phantasms. Quite the conundrum. Of course, I can't imagine the demonic beasts are capable of fully utilizing every power from every one of our noble phantasms. If they could, they would be well beyond the realm of demonic beasts, but not knowing how much they can use them is worrying. While we're at it, we can rule out destroying them by using all our noble phantasms at once. Why's that? I know you're all weakened right now, but between you, Gawain, Karna, and Arjuna, I don't see how anything could withstand the full force of a combined attack. You might be right, but if we succeeded, where would all that energy go? For all we know, it'd blow up this whole building and us with it. At that point, the Holy Grail will be the last thing on our minds. My work is a last resort to prevent the worst case scenario, but it's definitely not the best solution. Yeah, you're right, Kuhlin Altar. Thank you. That's an excellent point. Indeed, and that's why we need to carefully consider the order of our next actions. This will be our final game. Everyone, I know this is a lot to ask, but could you share your noble phantasms and skills with us? Specifically, things like Constantino's Bulwark or Medusa's Mystic Eyes. Oh my god, we're going with that name. We're going with that name for him. I thought it was going to be Constantine the 11th, but no, we're going Constantino's. Yo, we can call him Tino! Basically, I want you all to think about which of your skills the demonic beast would want to take from you. Even a guess would do. The order in which we use them will be crucial, so we all need to consider this. Unfortunately, I don't think they'll actually let me choose, because I feel like it'd be cool to be like, oh, I picked the last one, and, it kills them or something. I don't know. I'm back. It looks like they're down to about 10 land, sea, and flying beasts. Wanted to say air after each other, but they're also still eating each other. I'm not sure if they'll end up as a single entity, or if they'll maintain an equilibrium with one of each type. But if I had to guess, I'd probably say the latter. I see. They'll probably come to a battle against the last 3 beasts. They'll have to assign the right servants to deal with each demonic beast. Okay, let's start by going over all our abilities. I know there's no point keeping to our teams anymore, but since we already have them, why don't we go in team order? Sensen, Paracelsus, Mordred, and Medusa, would you mind starting us off? My power's already been taken, so I don't have anything to add. Understood. Alright. As a heroic spirit, the keywords that describe me are Healing Ability and Executioner. They're both core abilities and are occupations for me, not to mention an intrinsic part of who I am. So I think if one of my abilities were to be stolen, it would be from that list. For demonic beasts, they probably prefer my healing ability to my execution skills. In some ways, executions are tied to ethics. It's not an execution without the concept of crime. I have magecraft, especially alchemy and elemental conversion magecraft capable of controlling the 5 elements. I don't know to what extent demonic beasts would be able to make use of my skills, but let's see. If they're able to create a philosopher's stone, it would make things much, much worse. For me, it has to be my mana burst. It's temporary power-up, it's pretty damn strong. True, having those demonic beasts fly at us with the speed of sound would most certainly be a nightmare. Okay, how about you, Team B? If my power were to be stolen, it would probably be either my noble phantasm, Excalibur Galatine, or my special ability, Numeral of the Saint. It'd be the latter, because that one's incredible. The former lets me project the sun's rays, and the latter uses the sun's energy to boost my physical abilities. Don't mess with Gawain when the clock strikes noon, or his triple jack strength will knock you to the moon. Mordred, when in the world did you come up with that ditty? Yikes. Yes, it'd be very bad if the enemy... It'd be very, very bad if the enemy had access to such a power. Mine is similar. If the enemy were to steal my power, it would undoubtedly be the golden armor I received from the god of the sun. As for my spear, it's hard to say. I like to think that no one but me could effectively wield my spear or armor. But even putting that aside, my intuition tells me that the demonic beast would go for my armor over my spear. For me, I expect it would be my clairvoyance. Even if they did take my noble phantasm, they'd be much more likely to kill themselves with it than use it against us, since the very concept of anti-evil is probably difficult for them to understand. So I think they'll almost certainly go with my much more straightforward clairvoyance. I guess that just leaves me. That said, I very much doubt they'd be able to use my Inima Elish. So if they were to steal something from me, it would probably be my perfect form, my ability to regenerate using the Earth's magical energy. Okay, that just leaves Team C. For me, it's a safe bet they take my noble phantasm, Curiad Coinchem. Unfortunately, demonic beasts would have no trouble using it. So I'm almost positive they go for that over Gay Bolg. My noble phantasm is the Nautilus. I'm pretty sure the demonic beasts wouldn't be able to use it. But the power of Triton the Merman is another matter. It provides a blessing with embarking on trips to unfamiliar lands. I could well help them escape this building. In my case, it's probably my swordsmanship. That's all I can think demonic beasts can want from me. As for me, I don't think there'd be anything useful they could take, because any power I have exists solely for Sister's sake. Very good. Thank you all for being so forthcoming. Very well then, Master of Caldia. These are all extremely powerful abilities, but even having just one of them stolen could be fatal for us. I also have a bad feeling that some combinations of these abilities would be especially dangerous. Now that everyone told us about ourselves, did any such combinations stand out to you? Karna and Gawain is a problem. Gawain and Saito, Nemo and Enkidu. Perfect body. Yeah, definitely I'm going to say Karna and Gawain. That combination is though bad. Oh yes, good point. Armor with the power of a sun god and a skill that makes use of the sun to triple one's physical abilities would be a deadly combination. My armor with Gawain's skill, huh? Well, you're right, that would be dangerous. I'll say. I'm sure there are other bad combinations as well, but it looks like Karna and Gawain's would be probably the most dangerous by far. Then does that mean we can't join this fight? Oh no, not at all. It's only your combination of abilities that would make them a problem. This means it's crucial we save you and Karna for the fight against the very last demonic beast. You two will be the ones to deal the final blow. Understood. Leave it to me. I can't wait to get started. Now we just need to figure out where to put our less spectacular abilities. Less spectacular abilities? That's right. Take Saito Hajime's swordsmanship, for example. Even if they did take it for themselves, do you really think those beasts could hold a sword? Sea Fiend might. They could have one for each tentacle. Like One Piece. I'd like to see that, but that'd be hilarious. I actually think it'd be more cute than funny. Just imagine them trying to desperately grip swords with their stubby limbs. You're very much like Nico Robin, you know that, right? I don't know about cute since they're freaking creepy to start, but yeah, I see your point. Basically, if you're going to give them abilities either way, we start with the ones they can't use, right? Or alternatively, we could save the abilities which are useless for them for the very end. Useless, huh? I mean, again, you're not useless. You're going to be the key. So if Karna and Gawain need to go last, who should go before Karna and Gawain? Maybe we should write all this down in a notebook? Be cool if you had to order it like your servants, right? No, let's use a whiteboard. We can use this one I found over here. Let's see what we can come up with. Oh my god, is this going to be a whole thing? Okay. Not participating. Air. Okay. Maybe? Oh, we're just playing around, huh? Does it actually matter? Also, when did we get little buttons with them, you know? All right, these are servants who go before Karna and Gawain. I guess we came up with it. Seriously? Is it that we're just gonna let them all eat each other and then we just throw in Nobukatsu and win? Because if so, that's silly, but it'll work, right? It's silly, but it works. Oh, I have to wait. Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say we gotta wait another day, but this apparently looks like it's gonna take a bit. So, okay. No, that's fine. We will be moving on to definitely the finale next time for this event as we do that there, right? Section 7. That's usually the end. Is there a... Oh, I'm gonna have to open up Chrome again. Things are gonna get slow. Is there any like extra fights or anything for this? Is there a super challenge? Let's see here. What do we got? Challenge guide. There is a challenge. Okay. Walk through. I'm just going to check here. How much do we have left? Yeah, part 7's the last one. And then there is a challenge fight. Sure. All right. Sounds good. We will see you then for that as we continue on and finish up this event. See you guys next time for the end of the 15 Bespectacled Intellectuals. We'll see you then, guys. Ciao. Yo.